Hi, Denise. How are you? There's someone else. I'm going to grab a little sip. I've got a little bit of a tickle. I don't remember if it's last week or the week before I had to end quickly because I was coughing. So hopefully that won't happen today. Hi, Louise. How are you? So, Denise, you're on YouTube today, I see. You're normally on Facebook, aren't you? Or do you do both? I can't remember. So let me know who's here. Hi, Nedra. Are you at work, Nedra, or are you off today? Are you at lunch, maybe? Hi, Cynthia. Good to see you. Someone else on YouTube. So how are you all? Are you all working today or doing Christmas stuff? Wrapping presents, making cookies? What are you all doing? We had the grandkids. Oh, Denise said she saw me. I was asking Denise if she was on YouTube or why she was on YouTube. Sometimes she's on Facebook, so whichever you see first, huh? Yeah, we had the grandkids yesterday. Last night we took them to the Enchanted. Have any of you heard of that? It's a Hallmark production, and it's in a few different cities around the country. So there was one in Sacramento. And it was in the baseball field, which is a very good venue for it actually. So yeah, it was really good. The grandkids really enjoyed it, and then this morning they're watching TV. Now I told them, threatened them with bodily harm if they made a noise. And oh, Cynthia, good, our first time. Welcome in Indianapolis. Yeah, so they're downstairs, and then after this, we're going to grab some lunch, and then we're going to make cookies. So I'll post pictures if I remember to take some. We're making melted snowman cookies with marshmallows and sugar cookies and M&Ms and things. So I think that'll be fun. So yeah, so busy, but fun times. We always try and do stuff like that with the grandkids, things that they'll hopefully remember more than the gifts. So anyway, yeah, hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for joining me today. There's a few other people. Let me know who else is here. Say hi, where you're from. Yeah, so anyway, today I have, Cynthia says yum. Yeah, I did cheat a little bit because, the kids, usually their attention span is not that long and being a bit short of time. So I did cheat, and I bought the sugar cookies that you just put out on there. They're already divvied up. I forget, is it Pillsbury or might not be Pillsbury? It's the other brand. Who's the other brand? It's in a light blue packet. I can't remember. But anyway, there's 12 of them or 24 of them. And you just put them on the cookie sheets and put them in the oven. So we already did those. Those are cooling. So I figured we'd focus more on the decorating side than the baking. So I did cheat a little bit, but you got to do what you got to do. So anyway, today I have a fun project for you. I figured most of you are probably done with your Christmas cards and most of your Christmas projects, but there's always just that one little last gift you need, isn't there? Or you suddenly think, oh, I need to put something on the table for table favors. So this is a really cute project that you can do with a 6x6 piece or two 6x6 pieces of DSP. You don't need any special tools, any dies or anything. So it's something that you can put together pretty quick and customize with whatever paper and stamps and things that you have. So I'll show you that in just a minute, but I did want to talk to you about my product share, my paper shares that are coming up. So as you know, we have a brand new catalogue that's coming up soon. This one, of course, it's going to be backwards, and I can't show you inside yet. And then we have Celebration 2. If I mirror things so that the writing's right, I get all like messed up about which is my left and which is my right. So I don't worry about it. But anyway, I do, every time there's a new catalogue, I do a product share, which is a sampling of all the papers and the ribbons and in the new catalogue. And then If you get both shares, then I add some embellishments too. And this time, because it's celebration is going on, you'll get some of the free celebration papers also. So I wanted to show you just a little sneak peek at some of the new papers, and then I'll put the link to my product share after this, attach it to this video so that you can sign up if you'd like. And if you're a demonstrator too, that's fine. I have customers and demonstrators that both sign up, because it is a great way just to see a little bit of everything in the new catalogue, all the new papers, and then you can decide which are your favorites and which ones you want to purchase. So let me switch you down to my desk here. So turn off this light. All right. So let me just give you, and I meant to print out labels and put them on here, but I ran out of time. Oh, look, my nails coordinate with this one. But I ran out of time with everything else going on. But when you get them, you'll get a whole, this is what you'll get. You'll get a whole pack of papers like this in each in a little sleeve, and they'll all have a label on them. In fact, let me grab one from the last round. Oops, sorry about that. One that has labels. This is actually from the annual catalogue, but here's what it'll look like with the label. So this is obviously from the last annual catalogue, but you'll get a label on it like this, which will say the name, and it'll have the order number and the price and which catalogue it's in, and then all the coordinating colours so that you'll see. And actually I also offer an add-on, and I don't have any of those made up, where I put in 6 coordinating card stocks. So you'll get usually 6 pieces of designer series paper in here, so you can make up actually 6 cards, because I'll give you, so here we've got basic black, Cajun craze, crushed curry, early espresso, Sahara sand, and soft succulent. So I'd give you 6 card bases, one in each of those colors actually, because there's 6, so you'd be able to make up 6 cards, and you can trim off what you don't use on the card. You can use inside the card, or you can use on the envelope flap, or you can make a 3D project like we're making today with the 6x6. So there's lots of options. So that was an old one, but let me just give you a sneak peek of a few of them. So this one is called something about adventure, I think. Really pretty kind of scenes, great for an outdoorsy person, kind of a more masculine one. And there's a really pretty, so some of these you could use the whole page for like a scrapbook layout. And there's one on, so that's the front, and then look at the back, there's more different kind of geometric and different designs. But look at this one, the starry sky, isn't that pretty? That would be really lovely for a, I don't know, maybe a romantic card or something. This one is really interesting because it's very different. This is kind of like a masculine one too. Look at it on one side, you got all these kind of motorcycle guy things, and then on the other side you've got all these beautiful, this is a specialty paper, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of foiled, so you've got all these specialty ones. Look how cool that is. And this is like little I'm having a senior moment. What do you call these? We call them in nuts and bolts, is that right? I think you call it something different. A wrench, we call this a spanner in England. Look at this, tire treads. And then this kind of random flower one, which is again really pretty. So so these normally come in a 12 by 12 pack with 6 different designs, 12 sheets, 2 of each design, and as you can see they're double-sided, but I cut them down into 6 by 6s. This is another specialty one. If I tilt it, it's all these cute little animals. This one is called Dancing in the Rain, I think, but I don't know if you can see, but yeah, do you see the little turtle's shell there, how it's kind of shiny, and the raindrops, and then the little fox's coat is, I don't know if I can get that, is shiny too. We've got raindrops, and then there's more shiny stuff on here. And then we've got these raindrops, which I think are really cool. It's like a storm, or like maybe beating down on a window. And then the umbrellas here are shiny. And then we've got clouds. This is actually a full sheet. It's got flowers all along the bottom, these daisies, and then clouds. So again, would be great for scrapbooking. So I won't show you them all. I'll show you my favorite. This one is fun. This is not my favorite, but this is fun. It has a punch that matches this, and the punch will actually punch out these 4 shapes. So the 2 hearts and the 2 petals. So you could actually make flowers out of this, couldn't you? You could use these as flower petals. I love the kind of brushed look on this, but that's that one. Let me show you. This one I think is my favorite. This is called I think it's called By the Bay. And this is another specialty one. Now this is a 6x6 stack. And this you get 12 different designs. So you've got 12 sheets here. And again, it's double-sided. But this is all, again, foiled. I don't know if you see the muscles are all shiny. But really beautiful. Look at this one. Isn't it lovely? This one would be fun to just, you wouldn't want to cut into that, would you? And then the backs are more kind of different. We've got shells and yeah. So anyway, lots of great designs this time. This one's really pretty. It's kind of like water, not water painting, like oil painting. Really pretty. We've got a floral one, and then these are specialty papers. So you get some of those. There's a vellum, and then these ones are papers that are in the celebration brochure, so you would get some samples of these too. And there's another one that I don't have here. This one's really cute, and this one coordinates with the stamp set in the mini catalogue, and actually the die set that goes with it will actually cut out all these animals, so it's really cute. The paper is, so I don't have the, let's see, where's the paper? Let me show you the farm paper really quick. Is it this one? Which one is it? Maybe I don't have it. Oh, well, this is the, oh no, this is the paper. Sorry, I'm getting involved. This is the paper that's in the celebration brochure, and then the stamp set and the dies is in the mini. All right, so that's my product share. So I think the papers are, if you get all the papers, I think it's $28. The ribbons, I think, are $12. The cardstock pack, I think, is $13 or $14, and if you get all of them, it's 50 something, 55. But if you get all of them, I give you a selection of new embellishments out of the catalogue also. All right, well, let me show you the project for today. Like I say, this is kind of a fun last-minute project to put together. It's a little sheet holder, so it kind of looks like a little book. And when you open it up, you have some candy inside. Whoops, this one was trying to sneak out. So you can fit in 3, you could just put 2, or I've actually got 3 Giardelli, I'm never sure how you say it. And I thought these are the peppermint ones. Do you like these? The peppermint bark ones? I love these. I like the milk chocolate one better. But these I thought would be perfect with this designer series paper, which is called let's see, Sweetest Christmas. And I'm not sure if this is still available, but I figured if you have some of this, you can use it, but you can really use whatever Christmas paper that you have. And if you don't make them for Christmas, maybe there would be a cute idea for like a baby shower or bridal shower or something like that, or just a little gift for your colleague's desk. And you just need 2 pieces of 6x6 designer series paper and a little bit of ribbon, and then you can use whatever stamps and dies you like for the front. So let me show you how to make one. So I thought this time I have some of these, oh, well, let me show you that actually the stamp set and the punch that I'm going to use first too. So this is the stamp set that I use, the Handmade Wishes, and it coordinates with this punch, the handmade tags punch. Let me show you this way so you can see the shape better. Now this is actually carrying over to the next catalogue, It's still available, but the stamp set is retiring. But I just looked before getting online here, and it is still available. And it's quite versatile. You can use it for all year round, really, because you've got handmade for you, you've got with love and peace, and just to and from that you could do too. So you could use this all year round, but it is great for Christmas and the holidays. So, and all these stamps are separate, so you can put them together in whatever combination you like. So I'm going to use that to one side, and then I thought I also have these chocolates. These are Ghirardelli milk chocolate gingerbread cookie, which I think are new, and I'm not quite sure whether I like them or not, to be honest. I keep trying another one just to see. Have any of you tried these? I'm not sure about the combination of ginger and chocolate, but I keep eating another one just to see, just because I can't make up my mind. So I'm kind of working my way through the packet. But on here, there's a little gingerbread man, and I thought this paper, if I use more greens that would kind of go with this color, would work well. So let's see what paper I want to use. So like I say, this is the Sweetest Christmas paper, and I was thinking about either using these two, maybe this one on the outside, or let's see what's on the back of this. This is candy cane, so I'm going to use that. So I might do, let's just do this one, that I can use the same paper. Let's just use this on the inside, and then I'll use the dots on the outside. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer here, and we're going to be doing a bit of origami. So did you know on the paper trimmer that if you push this all the way to the edge, that's 6 inches, so it makes it really easy to cut. So I'm just going to do both of them. All right, now this one I'm going to do for the inside, so I don't need to do any scoring in this one because this is all just folding, but this one is going to be the piece on the outside, so I'm going to do some scoring here. So I want to score it into quarters, except for I don't want the score down the middle. So this is 6 inches, so I'm going to score at 1.5, and you'll see what I mean in a little bit. So 1.5. And then 4.5, and I'll put these measurements, online. It's very easy. And then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, and I want to make the fold down the middle, and that's going to be. Now this is a bit of a funny measurement. I'm going to do 2 and 7/16. So if you don't have 16ths on your trimmer, just go to 2 3/8, and then just go over a little bit. And then I'm just going to flip it round and do the same, because I didn't take time to calculate it from the other end, if you know what I mean. So 2 7/16. So I'll put that to one side, and we'll do that in a little bit. I'll put my trimmer away. Now let's work on this piece. So you're going to decide which piece you want on the outside, and I'm going to have the stripes on the outside. So I'm going to turn it this way. And then what I'm going to do that I find is helpful is, and this won't show, is I'm going to draw a line. I want to find the center point. Sorry about my tickle. Just started when I went online. So let's see. So who's still out? Everyone's gone kind of quiet. Anybody still out there watching? Did I lose you all? Hope I haven't put you all to sleep. So I'm going to draw a line kind of in the middle like that, and then I'm going to go, and I'll hold it up. You can, if it's a dark piece of paper, you could use maybe a white, some kind of different colored marker that's going to show up. But I just want to find my center point. Can you see that? There we go. So, and in fact, I could probably zoom in a little bit, and that way you can see better what I'm, oops, I'm there. Oops, hold on a minute. There we go. All right, so we're going to, this is an origami fold, and so you can use any size square. It just has to be square, any size that you like. So we'll fold, first of all, we're going to fold each point into the center. So that's why this little mark here is handy. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, and I'm just going to make sure that's right in the middle. Then I'm going to just work around. So then I'm going to do the next one and with origami, it's all about accuracy. So try to be as accurate as you can. But it's not, it's not the end of the world if you're a little bit off, but just try to be accurate. And this does get easier with a larger size. The folding is easier. You know how the smaller you get, the folding gets a little bit more difficult. So it does get easier with a larger one, but this one is not hard to do. And so like this, you could have them help maybe. All right, so the next thing we have to do, and I'm not completely accurate here. Let's see if I can adjust this one just a little bit. Redo that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to fold each side up into the middle. So this is going to go up to the middle point, and then I'm going to make sure I've got it even on the left and the right. So, and I did try scoring this ahead, but I found this was actually more accurate. It's quite hard to score. Our scoring board that we have doesn't do 16ths, and I needed 16ths for this. And our regular scoring board, it's very hard to get very, very accurate. So I found this actually just folding by hand was actually more accurate. So now we're going to do the other way. So doing that on all four sides. And once you get the hang of this, it goes pretty quick. And like I say, you could have your kids help maybe. So yeah, you could do any size, any square that you want. I wouldn't go smaller than this. It would be hard to fold. But you could definitely go larger, and then you'll just make the outside, the cover part, you'll make that the same size square also. All right, so once you've done that, then what I like to do is I like to just fold this in and kind of burnish again. The better that you have all your folds burnished, the better it will work when you come to actually fold it up. So actually let's fold this way too. Did I do that? I can't remember. Let's just fold both directions. Let's just do it like this on all of them. All right, so now, okay, so now you're going to put it back how we started it, and you're just going to fold in two sides, and at this point, you can adhere these down. Now, you can actually assemble this without doing any gluing at all, but I think it is a little bit easier, and it looks a bit neater. So let's just put a little bit of adhesive on these two, this triangle here, and we're just going to fold it in to the second score line. So I've got 1, 2, do the same on this side. Just need a little bit of adhesive. Okay, now let's work on this end. So what's going to happen here is you've got a score line here and a score line here. You're going to fold in So this part here, we can burnish actually. This is going to be how the box is. Okay, like this. So we're going to fold this one in, and then this score line here, this point is going to come over to here to form a triangle. And what you want to try and do is you want to try not to go this side of the score line. So you want to try and just come underneath here. So if I can show you, I'm going to fold in and burnish, and then I'll lift it up to the camera closely so you can see. So do you see how this, you don't want to go over the score line there. I'm trying to stay underneath, okay? And then we'll do exactly the same on the other side. So this point here is going to come over to here. In fact, I'm going to turn it this way. So we have, that's what it looks like now. And then this just gets folded over. So what I can, and becomes the other side, one more side. So I'm going to put a little adhesive on here. Oops. And tuck this in. There we go. So we got 3 sides to the box done. Now we're going to do exactly the same on this last one. Let's see, I've hidden my comments. Let me see if anyone's commenting. Where did my comments go? Oh, there they are. Let's see. Oh, lots of comments that I'm missing. Goodness. Nedra says off today and at lunch. Good. Louise says working today, last day at work tomorrow, then off Friday to start Christmas. Denise says she's watching grandsons ages 2 and 4. How fun. All right. Beautiful paper. Okay. Hi, Anna. How are you? Good to see you. All right. So we're going to do exactly the same here. So fold this one in and then do our little triangle. And it gets a little trickier because you've kind of got the rest of the box in the way. So just like that. And when you're making yours, you can kind of keep replaying this and pause it and watch it over and over. But once you've done one, it's really not that hard. You'll get the hang of it. Right, so that's the other one. Oh, my one came up. Must have not stuck it down very well. I think I used Stampin' Seal Plus when I was doing my one yesterday, so maybe that would be better. I'm going to grab that. That'll keep it from coming up. Then again, you're just going to fold this. And when you fold it, you want to really push it, fold it over as much as you can so that it really gets over that other side of the score line. Right, tuck it in. Now you can just kind of straighten it out a little bit if you need to. And mine's not quite perfect, but it's pretty close. And once you get it inside, the rest of it, and your candy inside, no one's going to notice. The stripes look a bit weird, don't they, the way they go? So I think maybe a non-stripe pattern would be better for the inside. But I wanted to use the dots on the outside. So let me bring back this dotty piece. So I'm going to burnish on, so I've got, let me see if you can see on this side maybe. This is going to be the middle where the box goes like this. And so these folds, I want to burnish both directions. So we'll fold it in like this and then out the other way. And then these other ones going the other direction, you just need to do the one direction. Okay, now for the ribbon, you can see I tucked the ribbon in here so it doesn't show. You could wrap it round, attach it under the tag and go around the outside, but let me show you how I did this because I think it looks kind of neat. And let's see, I've got a couple of different ribbon choices. I've got the red again, and then I've got this burlap that I thought might be quite nice. Kind of burlappy colour. I kind of like the red though, it's more festive, isn't it? So let's stick with the red. So these are going to get folded in like this. So I'm going to cut off 2 pieces of ribbon about maybe 7 or 8 inches. So go on this, and we can trim them a little bit if they're too long. Okay, and then I'm going to put some adhesive, so it's going to fold in like this. So I'm going to put adhesive along here, and then I'll put the ribbon. So I'm going to do this on both ends, and I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus. So then I'm going to take the ribbon and I'm just going to put it in the center, like that, and then the same on the other end, like that. You can hear the kiddos in the background. Yeah, they're watching TV. We try not to let them watch all the time, but just to keep them quiet. So yeah, and then afterwards we're going to have lunch, and then we're going to make decorate cookies. So that's going to be fun. Right, so then we can just fold these in this. All right. And so it's nice and neat on the inside. We can burnish these a bit more. Right, now we can stick our box in. So that's just going to go in like this. If you have kind of one side that's not as pretty as the others, you could maybe put that over to the left. Maybe it won't show so much. So again, I am going to stick. I wasn't sure whether I should adhere this part, but I think it's nicer. I think it gives a nicer presentation if you do adhere that down. So I'm going to put some glue right in the middle here, some adhesive, and then I'm going to put some, quite a lot because I want it to stay put, and then I'm just going to line this up against the score line. Let's see, and we'll do it just kind of in the center, and you want to put it right up to this score line here, but not over it, because you want to make sure it's going to close all right. So what I like to do is put it kind of right up to it, and then I'll just fold this up like that, and you can turn it over. And that way your ribbon is all encased. I think that's a really nice kind of finish. So let's do the front. Let's just do a little bit of stamping quickly, and then we can put the chocolates in. So I'm going to use, let's see, I've got soft suede, real red. You zoom out just a touch here. I seem like I'm let's see here. Move my comments. I have these things that are kind of overlaid over the screen. I can't see everything because of the comments and stuff. So let's see, that's a bit better. Oops. All right, there we go. So I'll open up my ink, soft suede, real red, and garden green. So those are the colors in the paper. I think there's a pink in there too and a light blue, but we're just going to do those. So I'm going to stamp with this. So there's 2 different frames that you can use. I'm going to use this one, and let's see, I think I'll stamp in, I think we'll do soft suede for the outside. Now when you stamp with the punch, you want to stamp on a diagonal, not straight, and towards the bottom of your cardstock. That way it's when it goes into the punch, and you'll see in a minute when I do that, it'll be easy to punch out. Now let's do, I thought I would do a little bit different from the other one. I thought I would do with love, and we'll stamp that across the middle, and I'm going to do it slightly up above center because I'm going to put a gingerbread man. I'm going to stand up here. I'm going to put a gingerbread man. In fact, maybe I'll do my gingerbread man first. Let's do that. There's this cute little gingerbread guy. So So let's stamp him. Like that. And then let's do the with love. All right. And then I thought I'd do the little holly leaves and berries. So there's two little holly leaves, and I've put them on the same block. And that way I know they're always going to be, I don't have to worry about positioning them. So let's see, I'm going down. Ooh, this is going to be a tight fit. I think I can do it though. Oh, that's cute. And then there is a little, I'm going to put some little red rhinestones there, but there is a stamp for the berries. So I can stamp that in, and then I can just put the rhinestones on top. So that's cute. So let me close up my inks. That's all the stamping. Now on the other one, I'll show you, I did cut out the candy canes. I heat embossed. So you could, depending on the background, this was a dark enough background, I thought I would just do it on white. So see, if you have it like this, then it'll slide in nice and easily to the punch. Punch out really easy. So like sags, punch. Whoop. And we can just, oh, a Facebook Live wouldn't be the same without tally barking, would it? Did you see my, let's see, did you see my post of her in her Christmas sweater? She wasn't too enamored with that really. I don't know if you can see from her expression. I punched that out a bit unevenly. Never mind. Yeah, she wasn't that impressed with having her Christmas sweater on. Okay, one more little one. Right. Come on. There we go. Let's get the last dimension off. All right, so let's put this on the front. So again, you could have the ribbon going on the outside and attach it under here. But I kind of like it tucked in. And let's put rhinestones. Rhinestones, rhinestones, where are you? I love these holiday red rhinestones. Do you guys love them? And they've been around for quite a long time, and every time there's a new catalogue, I'm really nervous they're going to retire them and they won't be around any longer. But they're so great for not just for Christmas, but for Valentine's or other occasions. So you can just put the rhinestones right over the little berries. So Stampin' Up, if you're listening, don't retire the red rhinestones. And you get so many in a pack. You get 200, so they go a long way. So let's get my little gingerbread chocolates. Now you can possibly, if you don't have these, I was thinking what else would work in here. I do have some of these. These are Snickerdoodle, another new ones, Lindor truffles. I'd maybe put some of those in. I think you could only fit 2. See if I can squish a third one in. Do I have another one? Yeah, there's another one. Maybe. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. I think the squares are better. But you might be able to find something else that would work, or some smaller wrapped candies that you could put a bunch in. So I kind of tuck the little pieces under. And then I think it looks pretty with the green, don't you? What do you think? Tally's wishing us a Merry Christmas. Hi, Connie. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, it's fun. And like I say, no special tools needed. You can use whatever you like on the front. And say, I think you could get your grandkids are a little young, Denise, but my grandkids could probably, in fact, I did think about having them help me today, be my guest make a guest appearance, but they didn't seem to be that interested. So now I'm rubbish at tying bows like this, so we'll see what happens. They're more interested in watching TV, and they're anxious to make cookies. That's not too bad. Oh goodness. And we can trim that. It's not very good really, but that's all right. You'll do a better job than me. I'm good at making bows when they're loose, you know, and when they're not attached, but I'm not very good at doing them. I don't want to cut it too short because the recipient wants to tie it back up. So how cute is that? Isn't that adorable? I'm not sure about the stripes inside. I would maybe pick a different one for inside, but like this one, the stripes is really nice on the outside, and with the little dots on the inside, I think is really cute. So what other chocolates could you put in? Can you think of anything that would work? But I think these work really well. So I hope you give these a try. What do you think? I think they'd be really cute. In fact, I'm thinking I've got two. I was thinking I need to make a few more. I could have them on my table. I'm hosting Christmas Eve, so I could put one at each table for Christmas Eve. I think that would be fun. And of course you could get all different flavors of the Ghirardelli chocolates. So you could do all different colored papers to coordinate with all the different flavors, couldn't you? And not just for Christmas. You could do Valentine ones would be, in fact, maybe I'll resurrect this project for Valentine's with some of the pink raspberry chocolates or something. Anyway, that's the, hi Ramona, super cute. Watch the replay. Yeah, do watch the replay. And thank you everyone if you are watching the replay. So anyway, yeah, it's too late to obviously order now for Christmas, but there's still time to order and to get, well, I always, on orders of $50 or more, I always send you a packet of embellishments as a thank you. There's still lots of items on the last chance list, but stuff is going fast, and we just have a couple of weeks left of the mini catalogue. The last day is January the 4th, I believe. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. And thank you so much for watching today. And I know you're all busy, so I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. And I will see you all next week. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.